All right, and we're back. It's well-wishing day again. So as I've said before, on the holiday celebration thing, we're going to be trying to visit our people as much as we can. But I love that we have such a good profit now. Just want to just reel that in one more time here, is that we made a shit ton of money this year. So our gold engine is finally moving. Let's start with the usual thing, though. Let's go for diplomacy. Let's look at the independent territories. The roving communities still appear to be uncivilized, but they're trying their best. Hey, weirdo. How you doing? Lord Quail, King Quail, Quail, Quail. It's all good. It's all good to me. Alright, so they still don't like us. I don't really want to fight them if they are going to improve here. But we're going to keep trying to make peace with these guys. Because I really don't want to fight them. I love that our diplomat's only moderate success. And if you want peace, pay us. We are good for your claims. We ask for... Oh, let's see here. You meet with the ruler, Prince, who says, if you want peace, then pay us a guild for your crimes. That's totally fine. I mean, I kind of want to know what a guild is, but I'll just pay it. So, public opinion for peace. So, now hopefully the giant, scary-ass vampires will not attack us. Because they have a ton of money. And we're not powerful enough to attempt vassalization. No, we're not. Do they have any unique locations? They have a gold mine, another gold mine. It's well guarded. It's well guarded. This hovel provides vampire with 1 Goliath thrall per year. And they have a slaver post. Apparently there's something else. 1, 2, 3, 5. So it's either secret or they don't know how to count. Trade and diplomacy. Well, we're going to go ahead and see if we can set up a trade agreement. Okay, they promise to accept trade deal over the promise you'll kill and hang 3 peasants from your gates until they're nothing but bone. Sure, why not? You ordered to do it, but your men inform you you don't even have 3 peasants in your lands. They're insulted. Wow. Interesting. Okay. Send a gift of gold. I think sending 2,000 is fine. Alright. Says he will cherish the gold coin and use it well. So that's really fascinating. Trade agreement. Alright. Let's maybe not do it where we're supposed to be killing our peasants. Their ways are foreign to us and maybe a little violent, but they keep saying LOL JK for some of the stuff. We're gonna like mow these guys down in just a minute. We don't have any bandits, that's good. The minor goblin clans are okay. The Dust March militia. What's the militia status? 57. Sticks, pitchforks, old tools. What are upgrades for militia? Ugh. Alright, that's not too exciting. And give them orders. We want them to be a little more defensive. Alright. So recruit here. Hire units. Okay. So 57 peasants is fine. It's cheaper soldiers, 130. Whoa. Oh, just a weird cat sneeze or something. Yes, I will. You don't have the gold for Goliath thralls. Yeah, tell me about the Dyson Sphere game. Is it the one where you form a program to try to build something around like a vacuum cleaner? How's that going? I said I wasn't going to withdraw here, and yet we keep withdrawing from the bank. But this is worth it this time. 6, yes please. Like, Goliath thralls are just so good. Unless a shark eats it first. Yeah, that's true. Let's see. So we don't want to hire all the knights. I just kind of want to replace the knights that I had. Okay, well, the best advice I can give you for Dyson Sphere program is just to relax and have a good time with it, because it'll suck a lot of time out. It really will. And that's not a bad thing. Let's see. So let's explore the realm first. I still kind of want to go east because we're getting closer. Got another strange statue here. All that remains are 2 vast and trunkless legs of stone. Near the ground, a half-sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lips sneer a cold common tell that is the sculptor as well. These passions reeds which yet survive, stamped at this lifeless thing. The hand mocked them, and the heart that fed. And on the pedestal, these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look at my works, ye mighty in despair. Nothing besides it remains. Cool. A trap-filled cavern. You approach a complex place. It is rumored that 2 chests of loot are inside. We have these knights are supposed to be good for quests. The knight charges in instantly, and while exploring the cavern, your unfortunate hero is squashed by a train wall trap. Let's send a soldier in there. Okay, well, we're not going to send a peasant in there. Wander seemingly in circles, that's fine. An old imperial ruin. So, turns out trap-filled cavern, that's a bad idea. Old pillar. It stands almost in its eternity, save for a small chunk missing near the middle. Ruined statue. You cannot make out the remaining words of stone. It's too lost in time. Ruined tower. And I like that the game has stuff like this. Just because it really adds character. Just stuff that's here that doesn't say anything. The carving looks almost as old as the ruin itself. It says, Blorkthorn rules Al. You assume it once said Al. It's crumbled away. Or the ancient city was called Al. Who knows? Or maybe it's just referring to some person named Al. Alright, so, gift tree. Yay. Ooh, I keep thinking like, oh my god, I accidentally chopped it down. Okay, 2,000 gold. Y'all know how we're making gold, but first let's visit the throne room because it's a celebration day. Hey, armed man, you're a soldier now. A Goliath vampire from the Goliath Vampire Society carrying a message from the Prince Zargon who supports your celebration for Well-Wishing Day. Well, thank you. That's the easiest 1 point of reputation I've ever gotten. Hick, hick, I thought of a really funny joke. Let's listen to the joke. Why do witches wear name tags? To know which witch is which. That was a good joke. That was a good enough joke to be paid. Good job. You actually got an actual laugh out of me. You're visited by a merchant who's brought you a great gift to celebrate Well-Wishing Day. Well, thank you. Townsman who's brought you a little present to celebrate Well-Wishing Day. I will accept all gifts. Thank you. Townsman has brought you a little present. I mean, it's gold. This time we are not going to buy the fake golden telescope. Insane Beggar says the well-fed shall worry not while they rot. Thanks. You're visited by a cloaked figure who wants to assassinate people. Not today, old friend. Aw, thank you. I'm glad I'm doing an amazing job, because my public opinion is 100. I don't think it goes higher. By the talented person who's brought you a great present to celebrate Well-Wishing Day. Could start throwing people in the dungeons or using a trapdoor just for fun. Alright. Cost of 14 gold, that's fine. Skirmishes are a good way to rule out enemy armies. Bye-bye. That's fine. Money. Money. This is the best. This is the best holiday ever. You just give me money, and I can give money to pay you back for losing your chickens. Okay, I have a bet with the local loudmouth. We arm wrestled. The winner was to take a sum of 5 gold, and he lost. Now I won't pay up. Okay, well, public opinion, it does go over 100. That's what I thought. I mean, if you bet 5 gold, you're going to hear from the king bird here. We have another questing night. So see, this is good. You're visited by a wise man who says, "See, has some advice for 10 gold. The Thick Blood Tavern holds more rough and violent men than the arena or tournament day. An honest man avoids that tournament like the plague. Raiders can crush a kingdom. Leave no enemy alive. Even a small scrap enemy can grow in time back to bite you. Bye-bye." I mean, practical advice, but nothing we don't know. You'd just be opening trapdoors for everyone who's trying to give us money on this holiday. Broken orcish talisman, which he found in a bird's nest. Sure. So we're just going through money here. A man who claims to have been cursed by a witch, he begs you to help, says requires an elixir of pigment to cure him. Well, that apparently worked. Okay, found a secret treasure stash near a cave. It's actually a bag of rocks. That's exciting. Something comedian for the low price of absolutely nothing. I'll tell you a joke. Why do assassins like leather armor? Because it's made of hide. Okay. It's not the best joke I've heard today, but it's a good joke. Man, you guys have so much money. Okay, welcome, peasant. A merchant brought you a small gift. Guards bring forward a man who's been accused of being a demon warder. Maybe it's the 666 hat. Explain yourself. This is bigger than you. All will fall. Something is coming, as you won't be able to stop it. And what have you seen? I have seen the primordial waste that this world is set to become, the raw power. The destruction, the rebirth, this land is corrupt. When the Overlord once again rules this land, the new better world will be born from it. Do as you will, King. I feel like he wants to die. Let's just throw him in jail instead. So, the man was guilty. That's fine. We could have actually probably executed him, but it's fine. Stick collector. Yes, please. Merchant brought a little gift. That's nice. Another little present. We've already played Sudden Death. Let's not play it right now. And visited by a townsman brought you a present. Hooray, look, the steward has no job today. We can upgrade the throne room again. We don't really want to, like, additional more rare entertainers or people to hire. We've already done the trapdoor upgrade. So that's all good. Alright. So we've explored, we've looked at other kingdom reports. We're not doing trade just yet. I just want to see my troop count because I always forget here. So we got some Goliath thralls. We got some beastly giants. I'll tell you what I need to do. I need to look at our independent territories. Can we hire any of your troops? No. Can we hire one Goliath vampire? Okay. The max available is 97. Well, that's good to know. They're expensive as hell. But it's like a mega powerful person, so that's going to help us later in the game if we can stay friends with them. But for now, it's time for gambling. Bet on a fight. Pretty sure the homeless goblin's going to lose here. Yeah. That's a dead homeless goblin. Alright. Okay, Vampire Broodlord. Yes, we're going to bet 2,000 on this one. Feeling good about this. 5,000. Wow, didn't actually one-shot him. Alright, so... a Roving Fiend or a Dusk Berserk Troll? I think I'll take the Roving Fiend, but I don't feel as strongly about this one. Oh, that's why. A Peasant versus an Agitated Goblin. Fight of the day. It's a strong Peasant. It's a Peasant that bleeds really well. Alright. A Roving Fiend Soldier seems to be a little bit better, but I'm trying to bet on, like, the ones that are clearly lopsided. Maybe this one is lopsided. What? The fight stops for a moment as a naked goblin streaks across the arena grounds before jumping over a barrier and escaping. Well, Roving Fiend got caught looking. Beastly Armor Giant, yes please. We will bet 3,000 on you. Alright, that's actually an Armored Troll. That could be good. But it's not. Alright.
Overkill!
Alright. Well, one of the nice things is that when you get to know who's here enough... Wow. Infuriated Cowardly Fungus Grumpling Chief versus Cowardly Fungus. Well, we'll take the Chief, I guess. But you get to know your kingdom enough and who's here and who's showing up in the arena. And it should, like, work out. So, Roving Fiend or Heroic Dusk Armored Troll? I'll take that. Okay, so I was right to do that. So the Roving Fiends aren't quite as strong. And these trolls that we took out... Oh, we just managed to walk in. Let's do Nirl in the Mist. That seems okay. It might not be okay. It's a Goblin Warlord. Wow. Okay. Now we need to make this work. Okay, I'm desperately trying to Whoa! Desperately trying to recoup. Dodge an arrow from the crowd.
Overkill!
There we go. 5 more fights. Can we do it? Goblin Berserker. Don't feel great about this. Would you like some something Berserker? Wow. So there's a Warlock that has a definite interest in what's going on here. Wow.
Overkill!
I guess Berserker didn't work out very well. Goliath Warlord or Goliath Vampire Bloodlord? Well, oh, Goblin Warlord. Jesus. 4, 3, 15. Let's just bet everything we have.
Extreme overkill!
Well, let's read this nice and slow. The Goliath Vampire Bloodlord stabs deeply into the Goblin Warlord's body, leaving a huge gash. It's a critical hit. So, fun times. Like, if we can just find those asynchronous fights. Goliath Thrall versus a Goblin Warlord. I'm actually not sure who's stronger here. This is a good way to make money. Turns out it's the Goliath Thrall. Ooh, interesting. Mutilated Roving Fiend or Fakrol the Thrower of Stones. Well, if you're only throwing stones, may not be as good. Well, apparently... What? Gets hit bottle from the crowd. Yeah, that's crap, but it's fine. Okay. You're fighting again versus a gladiator. Apparently you really just want to die, Stone Thrower. You might get your wish. These people are so mean.
Overkill!
There we go, so... I'm not a good betting bird, but we did okay. Alright, have we done everything we're supposed to do today? We made peace with the big scary vampire broodlords. We have a little bit of money in our coffers. I think I just want to keep recruiting more of them as time goes on, because we need... What we really need is more peasants. But the Goliath Vampire, if we can start recruiting them, that's going to be a very good use of our money. What are our questing knights doing? Alright. Let's end the year. Okay, so we're going to take on the Crut again. We're going to invade them again. We're going to send some of our troops. 0 of you. 600. 10. 136. Zero Dusk Trolls. We're not going to send any of our crazy buddies here. I could send the Goliath Vampire, but I kind of want to keep it at home. I like that we have Beastly Giants and Beastly Giant Champions. We'll send 5 of you. So we'll send you, send you, send you. No more champions. And obviously we're eating fruit. Alright. Once again, we're definitely overdoing it. We lost 16 soldiers. And we gain a land. Okay, so we didn't actually get attacked. Curious. So we got 10,000 money. Nobody did anything except for us. Alright. So we have 15 lands now. That's good. Wow, we recruited 900 new peasants this year. Sir Stellaria, the Chosen One, defeated Hervar Blossomin in the arena. I think we need to do another one of those. We haven't done that in a while. So we have 67 visitors. We have more places to explore. I kind of want to go west again. So let's explore west. Where we wander aimlessly in circles. You notice a man walking down the path. He says, "Hi there, I'm off to the Stone of Denland. It's where Denland met Songwood just before worth the trip." Okay. Well, let's visit our money tree first. Thanks. Holy Order of the Roses Citadel. Order of the Roses. We can hire knights and attack the Citadel. That seems like a bad idea. It looks, as you approach the gate, a Grand Paladin of the Holy Order invites you to join in the council room. You're in the room and you're told of the current supply of knights and hire some if you wish. This mighty citadel was once a magnificent home of the old great Western Empire. It was left in ruin once the empire fell and became little more than an afterthought, a relic of the past. Then a generation or so ago, a group of landless knights took a hold of the ruins and made it their home. They slowly rebuilt and worked the order of mercenaries. In time they became known across the land as their wealth grew, and so did the glory of the citadel. They say in times past it would have been twice as tall and thrice as wide, but for an order of mercenary knights it's perhaps the finest place we could hope for. Nice. View a statue of the great old paladin. Look at him there. Unknown in name, the statue is here in the ruins, and the Holy Orders discovered it and took the fort. And ask about the garrison. Alright, well, can't get any tribute there. Let's find a small campfire in the outcropping near some trees, so a bit of a waste today. Alright, so recruitment here. How much does it cost? You can afford 900 of them. Do we want 900 peasants? I think we do. That's literally all of our money, though. I'm not as big on the Goliath thralls. Those soldiers will recruit other things. But if we go back to our royal bank and we make just another withdrawal, that's fine, right? We're going to keep making money, right? This isn't all going to go badly. Can arrange diplomacy with the independent territories, and we'll talk to the Goliath vampires again. And if we make a trade... Well, let's send a gift of gold first. Okay, so we send gold. It orders it to be buried in an unmarked location as a gift to the world. So we just gained a lot of rep for that. That's what I really wanted. Trade agreement. Kill and hang 3 peasants. Snatched from your streets and hung to your gates. Most assume them to be criminals and think little of it. Well, that's nice. And look at that. We now have a trade route with the Goliath Vampire Society. That's going to make us a shit ton of money. Because they have a shit ton of money. Hire troops. We definitely want to hire more Goliath vampires. Let's hire 5. We have 6 in our army. I think that's fine. And we'll try to do that a little bit every round here. I don't know if we're high up enough to get an alliance here, but that's okay. But I'm glad they like us, because they're scary as shit. Minor Goblin clans are doing okay. You guys are down to 2 lands. We need to try to make peace with them. Yeah, I think we just round through the goblins. And then do we start taking on the bandit horde? I think we do. Because we're going to have to deal with the bandit horde at some point. And if we can spend a few more turns getting some more Goliath vampires, I think we can take out the bandits and have a good day. I think that's a solid plan. Someone's welcome to chime in and say, that's a terrible plan. You need to kill all the goblins. And I'll be like, yeah, you're probably right. So if we look at our kingdom reports again and we look at our troop count, our Goliath vampires are really boosting our score pretty well. Soldiers are doing okay, but I think getting those vampires is going to be key. Alright, so throne room, we're going to knock it down to 50 here this time. So next visitor. Grant me a dignity of a life of eating food at least once a day. Okay, that's a good idea. It's you, you're the great one, you're the great being, an otherworld creature. Okay. Man Temple Scroll says, this scroll said that you are kind and would fairly see each visitor. Then he balls it up. Well, you know, you shouted at me, so. You are visited by an old man who claims that one of your soldiers stole a magical apple from her. She demands 250 for her to replace it. If not, she warns of dire consequences. Let's just pay 250. She looked a little scary. I mean, if you see those teeth and like literally has the letter I for eyes, I'm not messing with that. All right. You're visited by a dirty stable hand who claims your soldiers burned down his farm. Man, these reparations are getting more expensive. Well, thank you. You're visited by a smelly hunter who wants to join. Yes, you can stank up the whole room here. You bring forward a man who is accused of killing a group of traveling jesters. Please explain yourself. I didn't, they're lying, I swear. The arresting guard said, there's a great deal of evidence to prove his guilt. Oh, let's execute him. I mean, he killed jesters, and maybe they gave a bad joke, I don't know. Like, we may have to kill this guy. What do you call someone who loves a magical beast? A griffan. Okay, you live for today. That's fine. Visited by a farmer whose dispute is settled. My neighbor's son climbed over my fence and punched my son in the face. I wanted to beat him back, but his father is far stronger than I and encourages this behavior. Yeah, we gotta bust into that before things get bad. You can quest for me, that's fine. I haven't had any of these questing nights bring stuff back. I should probably check the steward report for that. Oh man, he wishes to see the king before he dies. Oh, gross. Number 3. He wants to see me before he dies. Good. He's seen me and I'll kill him. That sounds like the bird thing to do. We're going to do number 1. Maybe when I play this another time, we can go all evil and demony here. But I think it was Blind or somebody who streams this that was doing a demon run on this. So that's a good place to turn. 75 gold. Very nice. Visited by a Western miner who's brought you 2 ancient coins stuck together, which he says fell out of the sky. Interesting. A few more. Our man who will join you in the battlefield. Well, I'm glad you have arms. One of your soldiers punched his wife. She did deserve it, but that's not the point. I want compensation. That's fine. Like, you shouldn't be punching people. Repairs family's ancestral sword. Here you go. Thank you, my king. The sword shall be used to defend you, and I shall fight by your side. Okay, cool. So let's visit our steward real quick. I don't think we had a lot going on here with him. Last year's Throne and Port room had 3 people in prison, hired 6 peasants, hired 2 soldiers, hired a knight. And we have better public opinion. Like I said, a good steward is just incredibly important. But it does look like the public opinion caps at 100 because we were above that cap before. And now here we are. It's time for the arena. Okay. Now, I'd love to do my own little tournament here. But that's going to take all of our betting money. So let's bet a little bit first. Goliath Thrall or Blessed Bandits. I think I know where this one's going to go. I hope I'm right. I mean, you're blessed. Hashtag blessed. Please.
Overkill.
There we go. Beastly Armor Giant versus Cyril Skullaxe. Sorry, Cyril. You're about to die. Like, we have literal giants.
Overkill.
But it is nice that we can just keep betting. Bone. I'm going to bet like 100. So like we're a high roller here. Okay. We should not have bet on bone.
Extreme overkill.
Oh, slices his head clean off. It's a critical hit. Well. Alright. Roving Fiend or Cowardly Grumpkin here. We'll bet 100. So apparently these Cowardly Grumpkins are still good. So we just need to remember that in the future.
Overkill.
Alright. Beastly Giants. I think we can safely bet 400 on this one. Yeah. That's a critical hit with a sharp blow to the face.
Overkill.
Okay. Peasant versus Goblin Berserker. I could probably bet really high on this one too, but I've had Goblin Berserkers not go very well for me. Like, if you were to die to a peasant... Oh, keep it up. You can do it, Berserker. Just, it's always clerks every time I see that word.
Overkill.
All right, now the Berserker does something. 9 arena fights. Let's do this, and let's bet 1,000. Oh, actually, the half-deceased vagrant is somewhat decent. And somewhat dead. Alright. Roving Fiend Warrior or Crut Goblin? Well, we've been beating up our good share of Cruts lately, and they have been kind of falling over. Still, though, that one's got a lot of health. And it fell over. But see, now we have a pretty good just stable of gold here now. So what I want to do is do another tournament here. It's actually a pretty decent fight. The Dusk Roll trips over. This knight's getting in a little bit of trouble. And is dead. Alright, we have 6 fights left. Alright. It's a good fight to double our money. I hope. Famous beastly armored giant. How famous are you? Like Church's Chicken famous? There we go. Look at that. That's a Grumpkin Nightcrawler. I don't even know what that means. Let's bet on it. Okay, apparently we should have gone with the Goblin Warlord. Okay. Dismer the Stubborn. Let's see what you got. Apparently... Whoa! It's a huge hit and then dies. Oh, it's close. 3 fights. Okay, is this gonna work? Maybe. Okay, can we do this chant together? Vagrant, cowardly, fungus, grumpkin. That does not roll off the tongue.
Overkill.
That does, though. Alright. 2 more fights. Vagrant, beastly, giant champion. Okay, someone's gonna kill me for being a gambling bird here, but not today. Like, literally it's a giant versus a grumpkin, whatever that is.
Extreme overkill.
A devastating blow to the fungus. So just like that, we now have a bunch of money. Let's bet on the Roving Fiend Warrior. Somebody hit the Roving Fiend Warrior with a bottle. Okay, can we at least hit the knight, please? Apparently not. Oh, there we go. Extreme overkill. Yes. Oh, good. Yeah, the Roving Fiend Warrior gets an impressive strike on the knight, and the knight is dead. Okay. Tournaments. Let's do an 8-man tournament. Actually, you know what? How do we do arena upgrades? Are we allowed to, even though I don't think we own the arena? So let's just do a tournament. And obviously we're betting on our grand champion again. Let's bet 5,000 this time. And we're only going to watch the fights we bet on here. Okay, not a one-hit kill for Darok Estbane this time. Fight better and win. Not like that.
Overkill.
There we go. Swings down on a hard head strike. So Sir Storelia is by far the best arena champion I've ever seen in this game. And won the very first fight that I saw him in. And talking him up this much is gonna get him killed. See, there we go. Sir Storelia would louse the unfetid dodges. So Sir Storelia having some problems. Maybe not now. Storelia the Chosen One and would louse him fetid. Stop fighting for a moment and high five. Okay. Good sportsmanship, I guess, except you literally killed him. Alright, so up top. Gorm the Underdog the second. Tell me about Gorm the Underdog the first. You're gonna die, aren't you? Torches. Tonight urchins will feast on your disemboweled guts. That's pretty good. It's blasted by a fireball. So Warlock clearly also has money. By the way, I'm a Quail, not a Warlock. That's fine. The crowds roar for the underdog, because everyone loves an underdog. Wow! Actually gets a hit in. And dies. Hooray! Another battle score point. And 20,000 more gold. Champion roster. There's currently no more here, so that's weird. But if we look at our grand champion here, and look at our statistics, 24 wins. Strength of 253. Actually stronger than anybody else here. Alright, so that's fine. Look at all the money we have now. So I'm pretty sure... I just want to make sure here. Like, we have a library, prison, explorers hall, barracks. We haven't done anything with these in a while. Let's go to the library. Let's read the fiction section. Little Dwarf, the God of Goblins. I think Black is a book that we should read. There was, by Black by Terror the Snake, there was a creature that crawled from the pits of the underworld. Having fought his way through the 17 demons of the underworld, he arrived in the fabled lands of the living to wreak his own conquest. He marched from the black pit he had arrived in and walked for 3 years. He was far from civilization, far from his place of conquest, but in time he reached a village of halflings on the edge of the lands, far from everything. They are no match for the black underlord, twisting and poor halflings into vile goblins. He sent them away in pairs to the darkest corners and crevices of the lands to breed and grow. This became the great goblins' kingdoms and tribes. He found then a city of great men, and they were strong, but he was stronger, and he found that his way through the gates and marched to the towering castle where the king and his loyal guards awaited. They were unlike the other soldiers. They were brave, they fought hard and with strength of their will, but still it was no match for he who defeated the Underlord. So the king was gone, and the Black Underlord imprisoned the people, sealing the city in a wall of magic energy which drove the inhabitants into a frenzy, killing and slaughtering each other with ease. I wonder if this is a generated story or something that's pre-written. The magic twisted the men, and soon they grew green and hulking. They became savage and uncaring. They became orc kind, and so the magical barrier was removed, and the survivors, the orcs, split into 5 great clans which roamed across the land. The Black Underlord continued for years, corrupting the outer lands, and watching as his vile creations prospered among the land. And he found then afterwards a great city of elven wizards. With the approach of such a dark force, the elves mounted an offensive. It was time for war. The Underlord was no match in the end. The orcish clans and the goblin hordes were beaten, the servants of the Underlord were pushed back, and he was forced to flee. It was, however, not the end. The Black Underlord had captured several elven wizards, and as he had done with the halflings and men, he corrupted the elven wizards, twisting them with their own magic into forms darker than their minds could have imagined. Their hope was twisted into hate, their fear twisted into anger, their souls twisted beyond repair. These elves became demons, and together the Underlord launched a final futile attack on the Grand Elven City. The city ended up half in ruin, but the Underlord did not retreat, and so the wizards banded together, and with their bursts of energy, they killed the last of the magic elves and destroyed their great city. Hey, I've played the last spell before. Anyway, the demon was banished for eternity in the realm of fire and hate, but there were some surviving goblins and orcs who still know the truth of their origins, and few kept silent. Are you sure that was fiction? No, I agree. That is the goal of really well done procedural content. So we'll do some of that a little bit later. But yeah, I'm curious about the arena. Like, I used to know this. We could actually buy the arena. This is fine. We're not going to tax gambling because that's how we make our money. Recruiting and training, this is fine. All right. I think we've done everything we're supposed to do. So let's just, I'm pretty sure we're going to kill some goblins. So let's attack the Krut. Last invasion. 0 peasants. We have 900. Let's send 500 here. 10. Wow, we have a lot of goblin tribals now. I guess they really liked us here. So 0. 0. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to buy vampires. We'll send 1. So invasion, we're going to take their lands. You see they have a better battle score this time because they have their champions here. Your men arrive at the Quail territory and prepare for battle. This will take place. You spot a strange cave with markings of bones and laid about it. The enemy begins battle, and we defeated them. Alright, so is anybody going to attack us? And the roving community is attacking us. The militia have sent 29 troops to assist here. Alright, so they raided our lands. Goliath Thrall, roving community fiend. Okay, Dust March Berserker, Dust March Troll, Goliath Thrall, Dust March Beastly Giant Champion, so... Interesting. I mean, a little distressing, but interesting. Did we just lose all of our soldiers? Well, let's find out. Advanced reports. We got a lot of money. That's good. So our economy's in good shape. Our mines are still producing stuff. We got a lot of enlistment, which is exciting. The roving community raided our lands. We lost 279. They lost 470. So they raided us and took a bigger hit than we did. Eric tried to hit the Goliath vampires, and that failed. Alright, so Eric still has six lands. Our treasury's doing good. Alright. I think I got one more year in me. So let's do this. We have an 8-man tournament in the arena. That's very exciting. We have a bunch of money. So let's see here. We have... Let's go ahead and hire some peasants. And then roving fiend soldiers. That's good. One thing I meant to look at here. Advanced report. How much money did we get from our trade? Trade caravan with the Goliath vampires. Only 596. Alright, that's okay. I was hoping for maybe a little more. Arranged diplomacy, independent territories. Alright, you guys are happy. Right. Let's send another gift. Let's send a regular gift. And they send you 7 goat testicles. Well, that's a lucky number. Hiring troops. We can still hire more Goliath vampires. Let's hire 15. Alright. Now there's some other shit we need to do with this money. 7,000 gold. Alright, first things first. We can go to the arena, watch an arena tournament, see if we can bet on that. Let's, because one thing I want to do is if we look at, the Western lands, I do want to prospect this mine one more time. Good. Okay. That was worth our time. We have a lot of shit here. You know what? I think I'm going to go south. So, Fort Kowick of Bandits. We could buy the fort for 50,000. Try to initiate conversation. They stay silent. Alright, well, we're not going to attack them hard. There's literally a lava pit. It's believed to be a gateway to the world of demons. Worshipped by a few, the pit is feared by most. The lava burns all that it touches. Let's not sacrifice the peasants. You notice a knight sat between some rocks and staring right at you. You hail him, but he does not respond. He's dead. Okay. Ancient southern ruins. There isn't much left, but it looks kind of like a portal. Pass by some unassuming rocks. You could hear the rocks had a deep red eyes and were moving towards you. You can hear a low grumble. Then you look for a second, the rocks are still. Was that a mirage? No. The south is a scary place. We don't like going to the south too much. Alright, so 4,000 gold left. Let's watch the tournament. Alright. What? Wait, what happened to our grand champion? Oh no. Our safest bet. Well, let's check. Let's bet on the grand champion. So apparently we missed we have to pour one for our buddy here who apparently died off camera. To read the kingdom report for that, but Halfree the Bone Snapper, good old reliable Halfree, versus Thoric Leathersman. I mean, 24 straight fight wins is still better than I've ever seen any Grand Champion do in this game. It had to end at some point.
Extreme overkill.
That is the most damage I've ever seen anyone do in these fights. Halfree the Bone Snapper hits Thoric twice from an unexpected direction for 565 damage. You just deleted him. That's probably how you won, is some massive crit like that. And now you're going to lose at the last second, aren't you? Minus 44. Maybe not. Whew. That Warlock, I tell you. Well, all hail the new champion. What a payout. Kingdom reports. Advance report. Notable events. Oh, wow. So Halfree the Bone Snapper defeated Sir Stellaria, the Chosen One, in the arena. Literally died off camera. You hate to see it. So, Hall of Fame. Stellaria, the Chosen One. After Spalatir the Tall. You gaze at the bust of the famed Sir Stellaria the Chosen One, the greatest champion in arena history. 24 wins and held the title Grand Champion till the year 165, ultimately defeated and died with honor and glory. Well, it is what it is. I'm going to bet on some fights. Dusk Armored Troll. Don't feel great about this. I feel great about this. I feel super great about this. Okay, Pacifist Beastly Giant. 5964. I mean, you're a Beastly Giant. You're just like Ferdinand, I guess. Well, I guess Ferdinand bleeds too. That's 276 damage with an incredible strike. Look at that HP, though. 9,978. I know, Barrick, you said earlier. It's an intentional obfuscation. I never understand. I can type that word, but I never really pronounce it very well. But these Blood Lords are just on another level. Looks around a little concerned.
Overkill.
Yeah. I would be concerned too. Okay, we're going to bet on the Pyromaniac, but we're not going to bet a lot. Okay. It's a start. Did you just fart? Did I just miss the fart? Oh well. Obfuscation. Okay, we lost 50 gold, but I learned a valuable lesson. Goliath Thrall versus Soldier. This is probably fairly evenly matched. Goliath Thrall, the chance. Goliath Thrall, the lunchbox. I'm going to go for the Bandit Warlord. I know I shouldn't be rooting for the Bandits, and I know we're going to be wanting to turn our attention to the Bandits. Sir Farina, the Beard Baron. I should have paid attention. If he's a Beard Baron, that's probably worth cheering for. Alright. So Cowardly versus... Okay, we're going to bet on the Beard Baron, and it's going to blow up in our face this time. Maybe not. Can we hire you? Will you be our champion now? Okay, so with the tremendous hit in the throat by force, the cowardly fungus grumpkin collapses. It's so nice. Okay, lost bodyguard. That's terrible. Who are you supposed to be guarding? You knave, come here and die. Okay, well, he came here and died. They just both hit each other really hard. Killed cowardly fungus grumpkin. You guys, you arena guys need to work on your chants. That's like a mouthful. This is a close one.
Uh-oh.
Okay, good. We got our money. Bodyguard, forever lost. Okay, Gian of the Ocean is about to get waxed, and we're about to double our money again. It's fun when you can exploit game mechanics like this, I guess. Gian of the Ocean. You haven't died yet. Now you died. Alright. Infamous Bandit Warlord or Nash Son of Abelfoot? Well, at least we don't have two pacifist people swinging at each other right now. Because that'll be a fun way to get burned here. So Goliath Thrall, Cowardly Fungus Grumpkin. Don't have any strong feelings. Maybe I should have. Alright, so this is great. I'm going to the place. Insane Loot Taker versus Beastly Giant. I'll bet 8,000 on this. Insane Loot Taker is better than a giant. I just lost some money, perhaps. Oh wow, Beastly Giant walks away for a moment and holds his stomach, then lets out a fart. Many in the crowd laugh hysterically. I'll end your miserable life. Okay, so Insane Loot Taker is getting, like, stabbed to death.
Overkill.
Well, I feel a little better about my money situation. I was worried there for a second. Probably not the desk troll. It was the desk troll. Okay, 3 fights. I promise I'm going to take care of my kingdom. I just have an addiction to gambling, it turns out. But the new arena update is so good, and you guys are just taking forever. Okay, maybe not. 2 fights. Horik the Wolf Rider. With a name like that, you gotta bet 50. And watch him die, I guess. So where's his... Does he get to go in the arena with his wolf, is I guess the question. Because if he doesn't, that's information I could have used beforehand. Burzy Badfoot. Let's do 750. Yeah, my poor bets. I'm just returning everything to the gambling machine, and Burzy Boarfoot is Badfoot. Not too good. No more fights to bet on. So we've been laundering money through the arena for a while. We have 39 years remaining. We have 85 people sitting in the throne room, just wondering what the hell is our ruler doing here. We've already gone to peasants. I want to make sure we should have already gone through the Goliath vampires. Maybe, because those, hiring a few of those just does a lot. Okay, let's rule the damn kingdom. Okay, send in the next visitor. Stole his gold from a retired warriors and brought you half. The insane farmhand lets out a small sigh. Then you're taken away. Good job. Is accused of pretending to be a guard and then going around bullying people. Explain yourself. What is there? Explain. I committed a crime. Oops, I mean I didn't commit a crime. There's no question he's guilty. Okay. Dungeons for you. Old man who says he wishes to see the king before he dies. Bonjour. You're visited by a scarred laborer who wants to join your army because he is told to do so in a dream. That's fine. Shady man arrives in your court and invites you to play a coin flip game. We do not play coin flip games here. Visited by one of your soldiers who wishes to celebrate a recent victory. Grant him and his 2 friends leave to go celebrate in the taverns. Let's buy them all a drink. Well, I'm glad they like us because the public opinion of 109 is not going to go anywhere. What this is telling me is that I should be dropping more people in the pit. Oh no, we flipped a coin. I thought we weren't flipping coins here. It's sudden death though. And the game master just lost. Get out of here. Alright, visited by a peasant who wants to join like his older brother once did. That's okay. Befouled tavern goer who says he stole a candle made of troll wax from a bandit warlord to his village. I'm gonna refuse the gift. Wishes to join the army so he can kill things. That's fine. The feline could burst given the right timing. I guess so. Technically, my cats just burst randomly when they decide, you know what, I just want to barf right now. Let's buy some magical fruit. We already have it. Let's buy some more. Let's get down to 70 people. Goliath Thrall from the Goliath Thrall Vampire Society, who seeks refuge with you for having recently come to odds with the ruler. You're not worth it. We need our alliance. You're visited by a local speaker who says you're doing an amazing job. Thank you. And the same person says the sparrow is a curious animal. Don't you say those words. We don't talk about sparrows in here. So he falls dying, and public opinion did not go down. So we should be doing that more. Alright, arrange diplomacy again. Independent tribes. Send a gift of gold. They return all but a single coin. And we get better relations. So, oh, happy day. Hire troops. Now, I think we're paying them directly. So, let's buy 7. Can we go for an alliance here at 29? Okay. Promise that you'll burn 100 slaves in a big fire to commemorate the alliance. That's fine. The public loves us. You order to be done. 100 peasants are rounded up from the streets. There's been a moment of confusion before they are set afire and left to burn. You know, this assures our future, I guess. Is pleased with the alliance it's done. Some of your men seem horrified the words get out, but your people are horrified of the actions, and many speak openly for your execution. Well, let's see. Now that we're allied, can send some military aid. Okay, they like us a little more. They have so much money, and we've been sending them so much money. It's like gambling is just a great way to launder money around here. So we have allied with clearly the bad guys. But we need to take these bandits down, is the thing. So we have the Kurtz here, just 1 land left, and then we're gonna go after the bandits next time. Alright, so we have 4,000 gold left. Our public opinion is down to 90. Huh. Well, we'll build it back up. Surely no one's going to try to come to assassinate me, right? Let's see. I think we're good. Let's end the year. Okay, we're going to attack you guys. We're going to invade. Send it myself. 0 peasants. let's send 600 soldiers. 15 knights, 158 bandits, 156, 39. Let's send 15 of you, 30 of you, 57 of you, 10 of you. Let's send 5 of you just to finish the job. We'll keep the beastly giants here. And obviously we're going to eat all the fruit we can because we have way too much of it. Alright, so we have a good battle score. We have a bunch more people than they do. This should go pretty well. So Tribal Goblin Warlord is killed. So we only lost soldiers. And the Goblin Capital, the men rush into the empty keep to find the lone Goblin King laughing and clapping. He is surrounded by your guards and seemingly unaware he's in danger. He laughs and applauds. Okay. The invasion is a success, and we win. We lost 47 people. Victory again. Congratulations, the Crowd are no more. The copious rivals praise you. Many of them now hailing you as the true king. Wow. 400 peasants, 200 soldiers. Well, I can't wait to see what happens. A minor goblin tribes declare you the rightful monarch after hearing of the Crut's defeat. So, that was about as good as I could have hoped for. Alright, so, overall, we got money. We got stuff from this year's harvest because we have peasants to do that this time. The Goliath Vampires trading is not going as good as I wanted to. We're getting some interest from stored gold. We're getting public opinion from giving alms, even though we just burned 100 peasants. A lone goblin joins from a small goblin village. 2 knights. Forgive 17 outlaws. We turn more peasants, a bunch of peasants into soldiers. Due to your high wage, a pair of soldiers come into your service. So, we're paying a shit ton of money for soldiers. Probably too much. So that's something where I should have not upgraded that, but it's fine. This is all okay. Spy Master, you guys are now improving. Our Spy Master is actually improving a lot. Wow, that's a lot of new peasants. Halfrey the Bone Snapper defeated Uri the McKerber in the arena. That's all good. So, we still got 10,000 gold. I'm going to do something that might be a little bit unpopular here. But if we go to troop wages, let's go to soldier wages. Put it at 1. I think that's going to be fine. Now we could, wow, a bunch of peasants for 14 gold. That's not terrible. The Goliath Thrall's not nearly as exciting. But yeah, I'm pretty much at the point where I'm going to stop for tonight because I just want to think about what we're doing next. I kind of know what we're doing next. But we have 81 visitors here. We have a lot of places to explore. We've made a lot of progress tonight. Letting our steward do some good work has helped save us quite a bit of time. So let's look at the throne report from last year. That's pretty good. 5 peasants, a soldier, a knight. Public opinion grew by 13 points. So, in other words, we can afford to burn people to death, make friends with the scary vampire people. But yeah, that's going to do it for this stream. This is Asher with Warsim, the Realms of Aslona, and it's been fun. We've learned a lot more about our gambling addiction. We've had to mourn the loss of our great grand champion, and we're now a little too friendly with vampires. So, all in all, kind of a pretty normal day in Warsim. Thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you're watching this on YouTube, hello. And yeah, it's good to be a bird. So thanks, Weirdo and Barrick, for hanging out. Barrick, hope you're able to stay dry and things get better. It's just terrible what I've been seeing reports coming out of Germany are, but stay safe. And we'll do this again soon, hopefully. You all have a good one. Take care. Bird picture.